Hey guys, it's Sunday morning, and last night I drained the jacuzzi and went to bed, just let it drain by itself. And Alicia got up this morning before me and cleaned it using vinegar. She said vinegar worked perfectly. That was just that little bit of line. When we turned on the pumps, nothing happened, but then when I hit the blowers, every blower or everything that's connected blew some of that brown shit out. That only happens on the pre-rinse. When I get ready to fill it again, since I ran it with the blowers on, we won't see that no more. The next time I fire this up with water in it, it'll be crystal clear and the blowers will be clear. And then I have to put my Jumpstart chemicals. Basically, the Jumpstart is a chemical pack that brings all your alkaloids or whatever and your other chemicals up to where they need to be to keep the water from attacking your metal parts in your jacuzzi. If your alkaloids are off and your pH is off, then what happens is it starts attacking all the finishes, all the chrome plated finishes and anything that's metal. It'll start to eat it up faster. But if you keep your water at a certain level, the way they suggest, you have less interference with the water eating up, things in your jacuzzi. So whenever I can no longer maintain it, and I have test strips, I test it once every 3 or 4 days, and I have a automatic chlorine feeder, which I don't use. There's a cap right over there. You take that off and you can put a chlorine cartridge in there. They say it lasts 30 days. They don't. They only last like 15 days. And so I just use a floater. I found, because I can buy the bromine cheaper in bulk and just fill up the floater, and it does it for me. Otherwise, you buy those cartridges, and I think it is for 12 cartridges. They say one a month when it only lasts 6 months. In other words, if you buy a 12 pack, which is supposed to last you a year, and it's like $190, you only get 6 months out of it. So the other stuff is only like $39 a bucket, and I can just, fill it up and let it float. And I go from there. Alright guys, I'm gonna fill this up sometime today, and I'll turn on the jets, and then I'll turn on the blowers, and if everything stays clear when I do that, then I'll add my chemicals. Because if for some reason it didn't go the way I know it should go, and I have to drain it again, that's screwed, man. I don't. Now I'm out all those chemicals because they're expensive. That little jump pack is like $9. So I'll make sure everything is good, which it should be. I've been doing it this way for years, so I'm not thinking anything's gonna go wrong, but we'll see. I'll get it on video. Okay, guys, got it filled up, and I'm going through my pumps. This is pump number 1. Nothing bad comes out of it. Pump number 3 is down there, and nothing bad's coming out of it. I'm gonna let it run for a minute to get the air out. It usually primes itself. And then pump number 2, that one always takes the longest to get through. We'll see. Okay guys, I got my jacuzzi filled up, and I broke one cushion, so I ordered one on Amazon. I've got all the blowers on. Let's shut the blowers off, Vinny, one by one, and see if we got any. As you can see, once you do that first flush, nothing comes out on the second. So if there was anything in it, we would see it. We saw it the first time. So you always want to keep in mind that maybe,
This guy's pretty sticky.
Yeah, just put a little water on it, and then work it back and forth.
I see the crud.
Yeah, just put a little water on it. But alright, well guys, that's the end of this jacuzzi. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything else this afternoon. If I do, I'll get it on video. but I'd say the jacuzzi is done. Hey guys, I'm taking a couple days off Monday and Tuesday. I came down really sick, and the people that I'm working for are both elderly, and they can't afford to get sick on. So I canceled Monday and Tuesday, and they were happy. They could hear it in my voice. I told them I'd be back on Friday and one on Monday. And they were good with that. I'm still going to work on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, like I said. But I just needed a couple days off. I'm feeling better today. But it came over on the weekend when I was making those videos. But anyway, I wanted to keep Vinny busy, keep his income going in. So I had him do something here for me. I should have got it on video, but yesterday I was really sick. Today I'm much better. I had a regular switch here, a decor switch. This was for the fan. And then the other decor switch was for the light. But what I had him do was I had him split the switch into a double. And then I had him run a 14 gauge wire up to this outlet. We put an outlet up here. That way I could put a night light. And we did hit a fire block somewhere about right here. So he did this whole thing. Alicia didn't do the drywall or anything. This was on his own. This was like a little test. And so anyway, he fixed the drywall. He textured it. He used the sponge technique like I did. And I had this paint in the garage. It's 17 years old. When we opened it, Vinny said, "There's no way this is usable." I got in there with a paint stick and scraped that bottom really good, and it eventually broke loose, and I was able to use it. It seems to be dry, taking a long time to dry, but eventually it'll get there. So now, basically what that's for is our new little baby's going to be sleeping in here with her cage instead of on our bed. And the cage will be open, but we're going to put a gate right here. And we'll be keeping this door shut right here, like this, with this light off and the night light on right here. But if I want to knock it out, I can with a switch. I wanted a switch on there. Anyway, she'll be sleeping over here with her cage open with some pee pads there. And then if we need to go to the restroom, we just come through this gate. We open this door quietly. That way we don't get her all wound up. She's easy to wind up. And then in here, two things I like this. Number one, we don't have to turn on the light, the bright light, and upset her because she'll be sleeping right there. But what I do like is every time I come in to use the restroom and I turn that light on, man, it wakes me up. It takes me 10 minutes to get back to sleep. This is nice and dim, but yet bright enough you can see the toilet. So I'm good with it. That's what I'm going to be using when I wake up in the middle of the night and use the restroom will be this night light. But if I don't want this thing running all day long, because it will stay on all day long, I just go ahead and kill it here. And she's off. This one is usually on 24/7. But anyway, we got him going over here. That was yesterday's little bit of income for him. And over here, his mom wants a recessed light here because this is all rusted. And a recessed light over here and one more right here. She wants him to delete that. And you can see these guys are taking showers that are so hot and so full of moisture. Look what it's doing to the paint. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this light, which used to be a heat lamp. And we're going to run the wire over here. And we're going to put a nice big fan with a light. And then we're going to drywall that when we patch all this stuff. So basically, we're probably going to just cut this hole, get the unit fitted, get all the pigtails over to it. That way it'll be on a switch. Whatever switch operates that will operate that. When they turn on the fan, the light will go on as well and give them a little light in there. But we won't probably install it until we do all the plaster work up here. Once we're done with the plaster and we paint, then we'll install it. Or maybe we will and just go around it. But anyway, that's what Vinny's going to be up to today. I'll try to get some video. Okay, guys, he's got the light fixtures taken down. He's got one box still in and one box out right here. Now he's going to cut the hole to the 6-inch. What size is those 3 that we have downstairs? 6 inch. Run a pigtail over there and get them all going. And then if Home Depot calls with our exhaust fan, we'll be able to get that cut in. And then we won't install it. We'll just get it cut and fitted. And then Alicia can plaster here tomorrow or the next day and get it all primered. And then we'll reinstall it or something. We'll see how it goes. Alright, guys, I'll give you another update once he gets going here. Alright, guys, he's got it all laid out. We're moving the ones to the left. This one and that one a little bit more inward, whatever we can cheat it without having to do drywall. And then the center of the room is almost over the center of the sink, but not quite. And we tried it both ways, going over the center of the sink or the center, and it looks better in the center. It kind of can't even tell that it's not over the sink. So he's got his template right there, and then he's got the boxes out.
I marked that one.
Right, and these are the fixtures we're going to use. These are the ones that you can touch insulation. You can touch rafters. You know, you don't have to worry. Pancake style right there. And you don't need to worry too much. If you don't have the box up there, well, the box goes, the wires, your pigtails install into this little junction box through there, and then that goes in there. So he's just going to lay the boxes up there.
And that's your settings.
Yeah, and you got your different colors. So, and I ran across something for videotaping. A lot of times customers want to see before they do their whole kitchen. When you're installing 6 lights, they really don't know what a bright light looks like, or a daylight looks like, or a warm light. So I was able to pick up this video light for videotaping, but it has the whole spectrum. You can pick the spectrum. You can go 5,000, you can go 4,000, you can go 43, and that will let them see what kind of light they're going to be getting. And so I bought that and I put it on the truck. So that way people say, well, I really don't know if I want this, or that. And because a lot of times, you know, you can't always get the one with all the 3 different lights on it right there. So that's a nice little addition tool for the van. I'll show it to you guys one day. But all right, I'm gonna let him get going on this. Tomorrow we got to get back to work. We got work Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I try to stay away from the weekends. You know, I figure if I put in 5-6 good days, you know. But I was sick, really sick on the weekend. Sunday night I was really bad, and then Monday he was doing that other bathroom for me, but I couldn't even get up. I was like achy, but today I feel much better. So might be just like a 24-hour deal. Also, it's hard not to get sick. I have my whole family back living with me. This is Vinny's room right here, doing his thing. He's got his TV up on the wall over there. And it's a pretty big TV. And then he's got his computer desk here. And then, of course, he does 3D printing in here. I'll show you. He's got 2 3D printing machines there into this walk-in closet. And then my daughter, Kayla, she split with her guy, and she's back here with Daddy. Say hi, Kayla.
Oh, God. Are you doing this
So she's all...
me?
No, I'm just showing them what we got going on.
I just moved in and it's messy.
Oh, anyway, she's getting it handled. And then we got Katie's room. Like a disaster hit. Look at this. Katie's room. Her brother bought her that big old beanbag. But anyway, that's her little makeup desk. Her other. Anyway, I've got a full house now, guys. So I guess that's the way shit goes.
We got the robot litter right
I told we got the robot litter.
Right
We used
next to
to,
my door.
because that used to be the cat's room where Kayla was. So we got these 2 litter boxes that Alicia keeps immaculate. And then, of course, there's my room. You know what's going on in here. We got, it's been messy right now because we got some of Kayla's stuff moving in here, and she's doing bed sheets today. But we're going to put this gate here. That way, Pixie can start sleeping in this cage here. She's been in our bed for I don't know how many weeks now. So now we got this gate. That way when we come in here in the middle of the night, I don't turn on this light and wake her up and, you know, get her going. I've got this light instead, this night light. And that's all I need because it helps me. When I come to use the restroom at 1 in the morning or something, it wakes me up. I put on the light and I'm wide awake. And I have to have a light because if you notice, my toilet's immaculate. I don't piss on this thing anywhere. Yeah, this thing is like straight up clean 24/7. Anyway, so if I was to not use a light of any source, then I'd be like missing the toilet probably, guys. This is my fat baby, Zadie. She's 22 pounds. Milo's somewhere around here. I don't know where he's at. And then Vinny's got his cat. Vinny's got his cat, Sasha, and then Kayla's got her cat, Callie, under the bed somewhere and doesn't want to come out. But I have to admit, guys, I go to places where they got cats, 3 or 4 of them, and it stinks like pneumonia in their rooms. You can come into my house, and between Kayla and Alicia, they keep everything spotless. So. And everybody's got a litter box in each room. Even Vinny's got his own litter box right there. That's clean all the time. And then plus 2 more here. So, and then she's got one in her room for Kelly.
Even Kayla got one. Katie got one.
Yeah, even Katie's got one.
Right here.
Where? Oh, yeah,
There's a
litter
bunch of
box. Shit, yeah. All right, guys. We'll see how this comes with Vinny's job here. Hey, guys, I had to make a run. And so I didn't get the wiring part, but he did get these in. The one in the middle. And this one over here. Got it over the center of the sink here. Let me see here. Let me see. I'll turn it on. It looks really nice. So now we'll go ahead and see if I can go pick up that fan if it's ready at Home Depot. It's probably not, but that'll be next. So we'll see what we can get into on that later. Yeah, right. Anyway, he's getting it done, guys. Let's see what he's got going on up here. Okay, there's our attic. Looking good.
Yeah, I'm going to drop the box in there.
Yeah, you're going to use electric from there, right?
Yeah.
And Alicia, are you going to keep this light fixture? Maybe put one of these guys in it? I say patch that and get rid of it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
then I'm
the
gonna
switch
cut
will
the
be
cables.
and use it
cut
for
the
over
wire.
here. Yeah, and use it
conductors.
over there.
You want that?
Yeah, use that cable over there.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here, use this, and I'm going to cut this out now, or should I just leave it for now?
No, gut it out. That way your mom can, you can put some drywall in there right now, you know, while you're up there, and then your mom can plaster it whenever. Well, guys, when you got the light out right here, that's his first coat of mud. He skim coated some of that stuff over there. Let's see. He's got the light for that. That's a bright light. And the fan on. He wired them both together because if they're taking a shower and they want the light. So anyway, that doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, let me see over here. Okay, well, they'll finish. That's the first coat. They'll put the second, which will be the finished, and fill some more over there a little bit and be done with it. That should. I didn't see my daughter took a shower already. Boy, it's all steamed up in here. Anyway, that's why we put it in, I guess. I guess it's doing its job because usually all this is just all fogged up. But, yeah, alright.